There are 7 deadly sins: gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, pride, lust, and envy. 7. You can expect 5 more of these.
Have you ever willingly participated in the 7 deadly sins? Let's keep it 100. We all have. How did it make you feel? Good, not so good, or great? To sum up the 7 sins, the 7 deadly sins, also known as capital vices or cardinal sins, is a grouping and classification of vices within Christian teachings. Although they are not mentioned in the Bible, behaviors or habits are classified under this category if they directly give rise to other immoralities. According to the standard list, they are pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth, which are contrary to the 7 heavenly virtues. These sins are often thought to be abuses or excesses of natural facilities or passions. For example, gluttony abuses the natural hunger for nourishment. Taking a look at Core Timepieces 7 Sins Watch, you can, on a daily basis, rebel or give in to a sin daily. Me, as much as I want to give in, I try my best not to give in because I would like to think that there's some rainbow and pot of gold at the end. Looking at the dial, you have an hour and minute hand that's a switchblade, with the second hand that could be blood dripping from the switchblade hands. Being a lover of knives, I can totally respect the concept. The all-white dial pops. You can see at the 9 o'clock position where the sins will show instead of the days of the week. Now, I've talked to a lot of people who like this watch, and the only problem they have is the sins being at the 9 o'clock. However, I think there's a deeper meaning, being that the number 9 symbolizes divine completeness. It also symbolizes as Christ died in the 9th hour. 9 also represents the fruits of God's Holy Spirit, which are faithfulness, gentleness, goodness, joy, kindness, long-suffering, love, peace, and self-control. Well, if that wasn't enough for y'all, in Buddhism, Buddha was believed to have 9 virtues, which was accomplishment, perfect enlightenment, endowed with the knowledge of conduct or practice, well gone or well spoken, the knower of worlds, the guide to unsurpassed of men to be tamed, the teacher of gods and men, enlightened and blessed. And I was just dropping that just to give y'all a few reasons of why the sins may be at the 9 o'clock position due to what the number 9 stands for in this world of religion and theology. And I would have said that the sins are at the 9 o'clock position because we have 9 planets in our solar system, which is no longer true, as that Pluto has been demoted as a dwarf planet. So now there's only 8 planets in our solar system. Now let's get into some specs of this watch. The movement is a Japanese quartz movement. The case is 316L stainless steel with a ceramic bezel, water resistance up to 300 meters. The crystal is sapphire crystal on this joint. The strap is the ballistic nylon NATO. Rotating bezel is 120 click, and it has a screw down crown. The case is also 42 millimeters in size, temperature resistant, and patented shock detection that keeps your 7 Sins watch properly functioning even if it receives a shock. And here's a look at the nylon strap on this piece. As you see, Core Timepieces stamped on it, and Core is stamped on the buckle. All right, and the back of the watch, it's a screw down crown, and has on it what can be considered a controversial statement, but it's really not. Okay, it says, if you meet the Buddha on the road, kill him. Now, what exactly does that mean? Okay, there was once a Buddhist monk. I am not going to attempt to say his name. I'm just going to put his name right across the screen there, and you figure it out for yourself. He told his disciples If you meet the Buddha on the road, kill him. The statement deliberately confounds people, and it is meant to jolt them from their complacent ways of thinking. It could also be taken that he meant those who think they found all the answers in any religion needs to start questioning themselves, looking at themselves basically, and what's inside of you. Also, with this watch having 300 meters of water resistance, we threw it in the pool, and I had no doubt that this watch would perform magnificently. You know what I mean? No breaches, no nothing. You know what I mean? When I went in the water, picked it up, put it back on my wrist. I swam in it all night, and the result was it passed the test, of course, and here it is right here on my wrist right now. So my final thoughts about this watch, I think this is a great freaking watch. You know what I mean? For it being a quartz at $249, I really feel like this watch is worth it with the sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel, 120 click rotating bezel, screw down crown, 316L stainless steel. I really think this is a good watch for the price. So check them out, y'all. Go check out Core Timepieces, all right? This your boy P. Ross, and we out. Peace.